English is sometimes confusing to native speakers too. The pair of words lay and lie, their verb conjugation is quite confusing. I too get confused at times. One has to be very confident about their correct usage. Today we'll learn the differences between the pair lay, L-A-Y, lay, and L-I-E, lie, and how to use them correctly in written sentences and never get mixed up again. Hello, I'm Seema from Edufinite. Learning the difference between lay and lie will clear the dilemma, and using them correctly in written sentences will enhance your writing skills. So are you ready? Without much ado, let's begin. Well, lay versus lie. Where and when to use them. So these two words are a little confusing because their verb conjugation is a little confusing because there are certain repetitions, but we'll go through them thoroughly, and by the end of the video, you'll have a clear understanding. Okay, now before we go to the verb conjugation, let's look into their meanings. So lay, lay, is a transitive verb. That means it will carry a direct object. That means it will always take a direct object. There will be a noun after it, a direct object. Okay. Next, the first meaning is to put or place something in a horizontal position. So you place something somewhere, maybe on the desk, on the table, on the ground, on the bed. You put it horizontally. So verb lay means that. Okay. There is another meaning to it, and it means to produce. So this produce means it's associated with birds when hens lay eggs. That means they produce eggs, or the birds lay eggs in their nests. So that's again, producing eggs. These are the two meanings of the word lay. Okay, now the word lie. Now this is an intransitive verb. That means it will not take any object. It will not take any direct object. Okay. And what does it mean? It means to take a reclining position. Okay. That means typically stretched on one's back or one's side. You can be stretched on your back or on your side. Okay. So lie and recline. So those two go. So that's how you remember. Lay, place something horizontally, and lie, recline or stretch, stretch yourself and on your back maybe, or on your side. Okay, there is another meaning associated with the word lie, and that is to tell something that is not true. So when you tell something that is not true, that is lying. Okay, now we'll first look into the verb conjugation and then move on to the sentences. The verb conjugation. So the infinitive, the first word is lay, L-A-Y, lay. So lay with place. So that means to place something horizontally. So this word, the infinitive, of course, is with to. So to lay, the base form of the verb to lay. The present tense is lay or lays. And the past is laid. And the past participle is again laid. So both past tense as well as the past participle, both are laid. So I've placed V1, V2 and V3 forms together. That means the past tense, present tense and the past participle together. And then we have the present participle, that is the ing form, that is laying. Okay, next we have lie. This lie is being in the reclining position, So lie, recline. Okay, so here again, to, obviously, infinitive, to lie. And then the present or the V1 form of the verb, lie or lies. Past tense or the V2 form is what? Lay. So here comes the problem, the word lay. The present tense of the verb lay and the past tense of the verb lie is the same. But how do you differentiate them? Yes, it's very easy because lay is a transitive verb, so it will always be followed by a direct object, whereas lie is an intransitive verb, so there will be no direct object after it. So that's how you will differentiate. Okay. Now, the past participle form of the word lie is lain, and here L-A-I-N. Many make mistake. Many write laid. Laid is wrong. Laid is with lay, place, to place something horizontally. But lain is with lie. That means you recline, in a relaxed position. You lie on your back or on your side. So that's lain, the past participle form. And of course, the ing form is lying. Okay. The next lie, the second lie, is again not telling the truth. So that lie is obviously infinitive to lie, and lie and lies both are same. So the present tense of both the lie, two lies, that means one in the reclining position and the other is not to tell the truth, are the same. How do you understand? It's with the meaning. When the meaning is trying to say that you're not telling the truth, then it's lie. That means you're not telling the truth. You're telling something that's wrong or that's false. And of course, if you're trying to say, lying down or you're doing something of that sort, so that's the reclining position. Okay, that is lie. Okay, now lied, the past tense is lied. So here, a little bit of relief, no confusion. So it's lied, as well as the past participle is also lied. So, and the present participle is lying. So this is the verb conjugation. I've given it, so that it becomes easy for you if you go 2-3 times through it. So you can, put it in your head and it becomes easy for you. Okay, now we move on to the sentences. Okay, please lay the cushions on the sofa before lying down on it. So here, see, as I told you, lay, lay, that's what? You have confusion. Is it what? Lay, lie, lie, lay, lane. So is it that, or is it the present tense? As I told you, lay, lay is a transitive verb. If it's a transitive verb, then you'll have a direct object. Here the direct object is a noun, the cushions. So of course, this is the lay, the first one. That means putting something horizontally. So please lay the cushions on the sofa. So put the cushions on the sofa before lying down on it. Okay. So before lying down on the sofa, please arrange the cushions properly. Next, the baby fell asleep as soon as his mother laid him beside his father. So laid him. So see, laid him. So we have a direct object, him. So this is the transitive form of the verb lay. So laid him beside his father, who had lain on the bed. Lain on the bed. So this is again the past participle of the word lie. That means in the reclining position. So the father had already lain on the bed, and when the mother put the baby beside the father, so baby fell asleep. The next one. When the hen was laying the eggs. So as I told you, another meaning of laying is, associated with the birds laying eggs. When the hen was laying the eggs, the pet dog was not lying near the barn. So that means the pet dog was not, in the reclining position. It was not, lying near the barn. It was not there. I laid the book on the desk. That means placed it horizontally. I placed it on the desk and had just lain down and had just put myself in the reclining position for a power nap when the mobile rang. Oh my God, so disturbing. So I had to get up and answer the phone call. Okay, so here you can see I have used yellow color for the verbs lay or lie, and you can see how we have used them. Sometimes it's in the present tense, sometimes it's present participle, sometimes it's the past participle. So this is how we have used them. Now let's look into some more sentences. He lied that they were going to lay new carpet throughout the house. So he lied. That means he did not tell the truth. And what truth did he not say? He just said that they were going to lay new carpet throughout the house. So maybe his friends had come in and, the carpet was a little dirty and he was feeling a little, not good about it. So he just thought about a lie, not the truth, So he just said, we'll be changing the carpet and we're going to lay new carpet throughout the house very soon. So that's how it saved his face, maybe. Okay, next. Peter laid the dining table. So what did he do? Laid the dining table. So this is L-A-Y, lay. Because we have the direct object, the dining table after it. Okay. So Peter laid the dining table. That means he arranged the dining table as his mother was not well and was lying down on the bed. So his mother was sick, was not well. So why? Because she was sick, she was lying down. That was, she was in the reclining position. And Peter laid the dining table. So this is L-A-Y, laid. The past participle form of the verb lay. And lying here, don't get confused. This is, what is it? Lying down means reclining. So this is not about telling something false. So this is about lying down. That means you are in the reclining position. So his mother was sick. So she was lying on the bed. That means she was sleeping. Lying down on the bed. That means she was in the reclining position on the bed. Next. The boy lied that the mason laid the bricks crookedly. So the boy lied. That means what? He did not tell the truth. He hid the truth. And what did he lie? That the mason laid the bricks crookedly. That means he had placed the bricks one after the other horizontally. They were not placed properly. They were placed crookedly. They were placed okay. He just lied. Oh, the mason, see, is placing it crookedly. Next. After we laid the picnic blanket. So see, this laid and that laid, both are the past participle of the verb lay. And since that's a transitive verb, see over there, laid the bricks, and here laid the picnic blanket. So both have direct objects. So whenever you use the verb lay, it's a transitive verb, so it will always have a direct object after it. So after we laid the picnic blanket, that means we placed it horizontally on the, we went out for a picnic. So naturally on the ground, we placed that blanket. Then what happened? A cat had lain on it and fell asleep. So suddenly a cat came and it found it very cozy and it lain on it. That means it stretched itself on it, in the reclining position and went off to sleep. So this lain is the past participle of the verb L-I-E, lie. That means to be in the reclining position. Now, since we have done the sentences, let's take a short quiz and try to understand how we have fared. Okay, so the quiz. Okay, to watch his favorite show, my brother had dash on the couch. So what will it be? Had on the couch. There is no direct object over here. So it is an intransitive verb that you have to use. So I think you've understood, and had is there. So what do? You use the past participle. So what is the past participle of the verb lie? It is lain. So to watch his favorite show, my brother had lain on the couch. Okay, the next one. When I asked him to help me dash the table, he denied doing it. So her brother, or maybe my brother, let me say I, so it's me. It's a story of me and my brother. My brother is busy watching his favorite, show. His favorite show is on the television and he has, lain on the couch and he's enjoying the show. Now, when I asked him to help me, for what? Dash the table. That means help me to lay the table. He denied doing it. He said, no, I'm not going to come. I'm watching my favorite show. I'm just not going to help you. You do it by yourself. Okay. So let's see how the story continues. So I dashed the table all by myself. So what did I do? I laid the table all by myself. Okay. Now next, what happens? When my mother asked me if we have dashed the table together. So mother, she came in and she saw that my brother is watching his favorite show. And then she comes and inquires, have we dashed the table together? Have we what? Have we laid the table together? And what did I do? I couldn't, let him down. So I lied to her. and answered in affirmative. And I said, yes, we have laid it together. Okay, so just try to save him. Okay, then what happens? My brother told me afterwards, so then he did not say, he's very clever. That time he kept quiet, So let mother think that. But afterwards, what happened? My brother told me that I should not have what? I told something false. So I should not have lied. I should not have told the lie. I should not have lied. Why? Because lying is a bad habit. Now he's trying to advise me. He did not help me, and now he's trying to advise me. Okay, now let me see what did I respond like. I snapped back at him and said, I was very irritated. You did not help me, and now you're trying to give me some advice of being truthful. Okay, so if I would have said the truth, then you would be in trouble. Okay, now I snapped back at him and said, had you helped me in dash the table, I wouldn't had dash. So had you helped me in laying the table, I wouldn't had to lie. So I snapped back at him and said, had you helped me in laying the table, I wouldn't have to lie. Okay, next. He said to me, okay, tomorrow you dash on the couch and watch your favorite show. I will dash the table. So what do you think the answers will be? To continue on with the story. Yes. So, okay, tomorrow, what will happen? He's telling me, my brother, tomorrow you lie on the couch and watch your favorite show. Okay. And I will, what will I do? What will my brother do? I will lay the table. So, he's trying to compensate for today. So, tomorrow, he's offering me, you watch the program lying on the couch, and what will happen? He's going to lay the table. Okay, next. As promised, he had dashed the table for us while I dash on the couch and watched my favorite show. So, as promised, what he had done? He had laid the table. Okay, for us while I lay on the couch and watched my favorite show. I lay on the couch. Now this L-A-Y, lay. Remember, the past tense was lay. Okay, of L-I-E, lie. So that's what we have used here. Now, this is regarding that bird to lay eggs. So this last sentence is about that. Last two sentences rather. The hen was clucking after dash eggs, and the dog that was dash near her barn got up and walked away. So, what did the hen do? After laying eggs, she started clucking. So, when she started clucking, the dog what was the dog doing? Lying near the barn, got up and walked away. Why? Because it was getting disturbed. It was, clucking maybe quite loudly. So he was sleeping, and he got disturbed and he walked away. Okay, the next one. Cuckoos dash egg in the crow's nest. So what do they do? They lay eggs in the crow's nest. So I hope you enjoyed the lesson on lay and lie. That's all for today. Hope the lesson was useful. Let me know your thoughts about it in the comment section. I'll be soon back with a new video. Till then, take care, stay safe, and be happy.